We're going to practice adding mixed numbers today, looking at numbers that have different denominators. So remember, when fractions are greater than 1, we might call them a mixed number, which is a whole number and a fraction together. Or we might say it's an improper fraction, where the numerator is bigger than the denominator. The top number is bigger than the smaller number. We cannot have a mixed fraction and an improper number together. So if that happens, we're going to change it. Today we're going to focus on adding mixed numbers when the denominators are not the same. So the steps are the same as yesterday. When we add mixed numbers, we start by adding the whole numbers together. Then we look at the fractions to make sure they have the same denominator. If we do, we can add them. That's what we did yesterday. Today we're going to talk about if they don't have the same denominator, we have to change the denominator so that they are the same, because we know we can only add fractions when they have the same denominator. The same goes with subtraction. We can only subtract when they have the same denominator too. Then we're going to look at the new fraction and see, is it improper? If it is, we need to change it to a proper fraction, and we can add all the numbers together again. So this by multiplying the numerator and denominator by the same number. So if you think about 1/2 plus 1/4, we would change 1/2 into fourths. If I multiply the top number by the same as the bottom number, we want to get the bottom number, that denominator, to be a 4. So I think to myself, 2 times what number will give me 4? I can count by 2's. 2, 4. So if I multiply the 2 by 2, I'll get 4, which means I need to multiply the top by the same number. 1 times 2 would give me 2. Either way, I come up with the same answer of 2/4. Now that my fractions have the same denominator, I can add them together. 5 plus 2/4 plus 1/4. Then I can do 5 plus 3/4, and my answer is 5 3/4.